Hi everyone! In this video we're going to cover some essential tips for managing layers in Adobe After Effects. Whether you're new to After Effects or just looking to get more organized, understanding how to work with layers is crucial for a smooth workflow. First off, let's talk about what layers are. In After Effects, layers are the building blocks of your composition. Each asset, like video clips, images, text, or shapes, exists in its own layer on the timeline panel. Sometimes the same video is even split depending on where and how often you're using them. The order of these layers determines how they appear in your composition. Layers can be various types, including footage layers, text layers, shape layers, solid layers, for example. You can easily identify these by the icons next to each layer's name in the timeline. For instance, text layers have a T icon, shape layers have a star icon, and solid layers have a rectangle icon. Recognizing these icons helps you quickly identify what type of content you're working with. As your composition grows, it's important to keep your layers organized, and one of the simplest ways to do this is by renaming your layers. To rename a layer, click on the layer's name in the timeline and press the Enter key. Type in a new descriptive name like main text or background video and press Enter again. This makes it easier to locate specific layers, especially when you're working on complex projects with many elements. Another helpful way to organize your layers is by using color labels. You can see them just to the left of the layer name, icon, and number, and they are by default associated with the layer type. You can change them by simply clicking on the color box and choosing another color. Next, let's look at how to change your timeline view using the three buttons on the bottom left of the After Effects interface. The first button toggles the visibility of layer switches. These include options like motion blur, adjustment layer, 3D layer. Turning these on or off can help declutter your timeline when you're not using these features. The second button toggles transfer controls, which includes the mode and track matte columns. If you're not working with blending modes or mattes, you can hide these controls to free up space on your timeline. The third button lets you expand or collapse the timeline. Clicking this button will show or hide the in-depth properties for each layer. By identifying layer types, renaming layers, organizing them by color, and using the timeline view options, you'll keep your After Effects projects neat and manageable. These foundational skills will streamline your workflow and set you up for success as you take on more complex compositions. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy animating!